We're joined by head coach Rick Barnes and Jemai Mashak. Coach, we'll start with some opening questions from you.
Really hard-fought game. Utmost respect for Matt and his team and his program, and we knew it was going to be a physical basketball game. Both teams aren't going to shy away from that and playing hard, and not many things are easy to come by. Obviously, Edie's a hard guy to defend. They do a great job with so many different ways to try to get him the ball. Zach certainly worthy of National Player of the Year, and again, as a coaching staff, they do a tremendous job just making it hard to keep him from catching the ball where he wants to catch it. But really proud of our guys. We got down a little bit, missed some shots that I think over time we're going to make it a much higher percentage. But just our effort, got down, didn't flinch. We've been in those games before. We're built for it, and just wish we could have made a couple more shots. We had some looks at it, certainly, but need to get a little smarter situations. But overall, the effort, what Shaq does, we honestly thought at the beginning of the game we would put him out there, let him guard Zach, because we knew he'd fight him and make it hard to get around his knees and make it hard for him to catch the ball. But just proud of the effort, and obviously wish we'd have come away with a win. But this time of year, we'll learn a lot from it, and we'll be better for it. And moving forward, we're gonna continue to grow and get better.
Thanks, Coach. Questions for Jemai? Any questions?
Jemai, is it hard to play in a game like this? So many whistles, there's just not a lot of flow to it. You're dealing with a guy who's 7'4" as a player. Do you try to adjust the officials? Do you hope they adjust to you? What was it like to play in this game?
I think for me and for our team, we really knew that it was going to be a game like that. We knew it was going to be a physical game. They're a tough team, and we're a tough team. No matter how many times we lose, we never get used to it. And games like this, you just have those plays play over and over in your head, and you just try and think to yourself, what could you have done better to help your team? To answer your question, like those games they're hard, they're tough, but we're resilient, and I think we showed that today. And the reason why we were down, I don't think it had anything to do with us or our toughness. We played that game 4 minutes, every 4 minutes, and we went out and we did what we could, and a couple shots didn't fall, and execution, but toughness-wise, we did everything we could.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, describe how you guys approached defending Edie at the start, and how you were pleased with it, given that, maybe not as many fouls you had, but the approach seemed to work, given you would limit his looks at the basket. You limited their overall approach, and it was really just Lawyer's shots that gave them most of their offense that first half.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Matt does really a terrific offensive mind scheme. What he does with how he adjusts with his players, he does a great job of knowing where he wants to catch the ball, and that's we talk about it with our guys. You got to fight for your space where you want it. They do different things to try to get him right where they want him to set up. I think the key is, and what we try to do is keep a body on him, but not the traditional way where you try to get on the high side and then hope that, we were certainly ready if they're going to throw it over top, but just keep moving around him so he couldn't get set up where he'd feel comfortable. The ones we wanted to take away from him was he had a couple of the drop steps. You can't give him those, and that happened against really the younger guys, but it's the offensive rebounds. We gave him too many of those where we needed to put a body on him, get our hands up, because we got our length there can deal with that on a rebound. Maybe not so much when he can get where he wants to get with his feet, but we wanted to, again, move him, try to move him, and try to move around him, just where he couldn't get settled into where he thought we would be. I think if you try to lock in on one side, like say you're going three-quarter him, he knows what to do. You get on the low side, he knows what to do. As long as you can keep moving, it's hard for him to seal you the way he wants to seal you. But defensively, we I think did good enough to win the game. It's just that we had some looks that we need to knock down, but proud of the effort. And we're better, and we can be better. They're going to get better. We're going to get better.
Any other questions? Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.